Admiral's Log. It's been a busy and successful few years for the Japanese Navy. Our efforts to secure control of the seas in the Sino-Japanese War have been a triumph. The Chinese have requested peace negotiations, but we have rejected their offer. We will not compromise on the demands that we have set forth, and we will continue our efforts to bring the war to a swift and decisive end. I trust in the ability of my captains to wage war and command their ships in battle. My task as the Admiral is to show the commander's intent and supply them with the required logistical support now. The new battleships have proven to be a valuable asset in our efforts to secure control of the seas. Their advanced technology and firepower have been instrumental in our victories at sea. The ships are a testament to the innovation and capability of the Japanese shipbuilding industry, and I am proud to have them under my command. As we continue our efforts to secure a decisive victory, I am filled with a sense of determination. I am confident that we will succeed in our mission and bring peace to the Pacific. The road ahead will be challenging, but I am confident in the abilities of my sailors and officers. Together we will achieve our goals and make Japan a dominant force in the Pacific. Hey guys, Stealth here, and we're on episode 8 of the campaign for the Japanese expansion. There's a lot going on. The Chinese have already lost a bunch of victory points to the tune that with the first month of the war, really, they're already suing for peace, but we're not agreeing to that. I want to gain more victory points so that I'll be able to get better terms if it does come to a peace agreement. The battle that we have about to unfold here in the Yellow Sea is going to involve 3 battleships of the Chinese, all those Zexu mortar class ships. Seen those before in the previous episode. They also have a lot of heavy cruisers, and these things are they all GUIs? Yeah, they're all GUIs. So that is dangerous because these guys, no. What? Hold on. Their base GUI class has 11.9-inch guns. And then they have a modernization of that from 1913, and it only has 8.6-inch guns. But it comes with torpedo launchers, and this one does not. They also slouted down a notch. And they took off the armor? They gave it worse armor quality. Plus 100%, plus 45. Makes no sense. Anyway, the Chinese have a lot of heavy cruisers, and we are encountering a lot of them. My main battle force, I believe, is going to be the heavy battleships, the Mikaho, the Nagitsu, and the Kita. Armed with 8 12.9s, but it is still one of the original Troll-class Okinawa battlecruisers, which means they have 14 inches of main belt and no armor anywhere else. Aka and Tone are modernized Yumis, and I do have a lot of faith in these. I do not have as much faith in my light cruisers or my destroyers. So this could be a very tricky battle. What I really want to see is the modernized Mikasa class, which is a ship that has 8 double-barrel turrets. And if I built it correctly, and if everything works, it's able to fire all of those 8 turrets in one huge salvo. The ship has been designed for maximum accuracy at range. So I gotta keep in mind that, where is she? Setsu is supposed to stay at range. Now it's one of the more awkward designs that I have. But if this girl works as well as I would like her to, then she's going to be really potent. Because this gun can fire over the starboard, over the port, this gun can fire over the starboard. So I gotta keep her broadside. If I do that and it succeeds, I will be able to get the guns to fire. All of them. Let's see if that works. Here we go. We've encountered the Japanese escorts. It seems like they've already been damaged. Which is interesting because it wasn't me that damaged them. I didn't already have a battle with these guys because if I did, they'd be dead. Over the past couple of battles, I didn't leave any survivors. So seeing a lot of damaged ships is really interesting. And I'm not sure why I'm seeing them. Now, the DDs, of course, are not a great solution here. I'm gonna have to prioritize this battleship. So Setsu, turn to broadside. Get that light cruiser off of your port side, if you will. The DDs, we're going to flank around as much as we can and see if it's able to... If we're going to be potentially flanking this group, I kind of doubt it. Don't launch any torps, people. Bloody hell, that shell wasn't even meant for you. I already pulled this guy out of a battle once, and I'm going to do it again. The ship is taking a lot of damage, much more than it should. I'm very surprised to see all of these guys already damaged. Ooh, that got a nice hit in. Interestingly, our accuracy is really bad. We have found the range. 2.5% only? Look at this beautiful ship. Look at her. Engaging everything. All at once. Firing all her guns in anger. Accuracy is building. Bad for the DDs. Let's see. You need to start turning this way. You need to start turning this way. I need to start turning broadside with these ships because I'm not using all their guns. DDs, out of range. Smoke up, turn back a little. Bloody hell, you guys got a lot closer than I was hoping. Fine. Torpedo this light cruiser if you can. Only Satsuki. The rest of you, no. Because I think this ship might not survive. This heavy cruiser is dangerous. Torpedoes have been launched from the Satsuki and she has no further torpedoes. So she also kind of has no further use. Pull you out. And let's see if the other guys deal some damage here. I do suspect that the torpedoes are going to be detected way before. Ushio just launched her torps. Spread out. Yadake. Unless she does something monumentally stupid or these torpedoes change direction, they'll be fine. 1.4k in damage done with 12-inch. Okay. Torps out there, which are currently changing direction. Your smoke screen's about to run out. Fall back a little. You can just leave. I definitely will need to start designing some better DDs. You guys are now my retreat div. There. Okay. So what's the situation on this side? Because these DDs all seem to be fine. My ability to deal damage against these ships is lackluster at best. Because even at 10-kilometer range, the Kasuga can't hit them very well. You get a 0.5% chance to hit? Why? AP. What are you possibly trying to hit? So it's not your intended target. There, about 5%. That's more like it. Ooh, that was pretty juicy. Who's doing that? The CAs? Yep, definitely CAs. Okay, turn starboard. Here's the group of very, very fragile CLs, so the lights. Look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's almost all the guns from Setsu. Rudder damaged. Very good. Very good. Alright. Aka and Tone, I need you to go this way. The DDs here. You're not that much faster than the heavy cruisers here. I was hoping to just circle around and engage the battleship here, but I'd first have to outrun them. Torpedoes here are gone. Yu Ying is taking a lot of water from 2 hits. Is that your handiwork? Likely. Very good. That's progress. Kasuga. Move up. Getting some really respectable damage in from these guys. That's all your torpedoes dead. Very good. This is the rest of their heavy cruiser group. Seems like most of them have been damaged. Wasn't me. Poor maintenance? Is that it? Keep putting pressure on the Hunan, please. This guy is almost flooding. Almost done for. Excellent. Let's start pushing you into the battle a little closer. Now, I am largely outgunned here. At least I'm outnumbered. Whatever, throw some torpedoes into this group, see what happens. We got 6-kilometer torpedo range now. So, if we don't hit the Guangxi, we might hit something else. The Hunan, the wounded heavy cruiser that I'm trying to hit, is right in the middle of that group. As my heavy cruisers are keeping everything busy here, my DDs are sneaking past. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I just wasn't expecting it to actually work. So I can now pull the DDs around the heavy cruiser group. And ideally, rush the battleship. Meanwhile, they're doing quite some respectable damage control on the Yu Ying. Aka taking some damage there. Torpedo damage. Holy crap, he took a lot of fire there. It's your poor armor quality. That's why these heavy cruisers suddenly are a lot easier to pen. Now we're still going for kills, so I still want this guy dead. Hunan. And then we'll just finish off whatever else happens to be low health. That's the plan. Let's make it work. Let's go for the battleship there. I wonder if they're just pulling these guys back or if they're understanding what I'm trying to do. Nice. What? That's a CL. Okay, light cruiser there. If we can do a drive-by for 4 DDs against the... Oh, no. There's another heavy cruiser guarding them. And something else that I can't even see yet. Jeez, these guys are tanking so much damage. Have you even penned this? With an 11.9 you should. Yeah, you can. You're just not really doing it. DDs? Well... We're gonna come round again. I only got 4 kilometers on these, but this battleship is making itself a prime target. Turn around. Their other battleship is still... Ooh. Bound to happen, really. Their other battleship is still making a lot of damage control efforts. Focus it down. Yep, there goes a DD. You're turning around, huh? How fast are you even going? 9 knots. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get some new DDs, because the type that I have over here right now, not that good. Good damage. My turning circle is a lot worse on paper than what I'm actually seeing. Feels like they're turning around a lot faster. Get the torps out. Oh boy, that was 10k. Torps away from Nashi. Yu Ying dies. Okay, that means all of you are going to fight a new target. This one. No. Focus the Hunan. Heavy cruisers. I need you to come back a little bit, so that we'll be able to get some damage in. Spread. Retreat. Move. They're definitely being forced back into the rest of the group. I don't want to torpedo my sinking ship. That's just bad taste. But this guy It's fair game. 1 torp out, 2 torps out. 3 torps out. Let's go. We're out of here. Doing diff 10. Retreat. Hunan sinks due to heavy flooding. Very good. That's another heavy cruiser out of commission. All the big hitters. Please, new target. Torpedo hit. 2 torpedo hits. 1 was a dud though. Focus on this. Setsu is not supposed to be at this range. But it's a clunky, slow ship. Which makes it a bit difficult to manage in the heat of battle. Especially as I'm managing all these close range encounters. Go on. 7.5% chance to hit. We're just using volume of fire. Kasuga. Try not to hit your friendly. Kita. Come back. Come on, we should be able to hit something here. Yeah, well, not really. CAs? Coming back, but still some distance away. That was a good hit. That was a really good hit from the Kita again. Were you even targeting that? You weren't. Accidental injury there. Setsu, this is your target. Ow. Flooding, what's your chance to pen me? Not great. You just slow down a bit more and you should just speed up some, because I don't want to have my firepower restricted. Right now Kasuga is kind of in a position where if I have her fire, she could end up badly injuring the Setsu. Can't have that happen. Ming Chen took a lot of damage, flooding on her stern. She's going to be really slow now. Range 13 clicks out. 25% chance to hit with the Setsu. 28. Not actually seeing it? Seriously though. That accuracy is a joke. Not even the same ballpark. Okay, you're doing good speed. Switch to a new target, because this guy is now on a bad angle. You're going to take over from there. You're going to also target this. We're going to mop up this whole heavy cruiser fleet. Everything. They're starting to flood. How much HE pen do we have? Decent amounts. That's more like it, dude. That's more like it. We got a substantial HE damage, but there's not that much armor there. Especially with a 45-inch armor quality, or 45% armor quality. Okay, HE salvo. Setsu against the heavy cruiser Guangdong. If she's still there at that point. Yep, there you go. That was what I was looking for. A big high-end hit. I only needed one to cause a lot of issues for that ship. Come on, get rid of them. Turn a bit, Setsu. That was low. Come on. Where the heavy cruisers at, anyway? What is this? What the? Nice interface you got there. Ah, that's 2 heavy cruisers down. I honestly have no idea which division my heavy cruisers are. Oh, this one. The overlapping one. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Target this. Get this. Boom! Intensive fire on Xinjiang. Next, Guangxi. They're dropping like flies now. You're gonna get this guy. Ooh. Setsu has done 20,000 points of damage. Nikita has done 37? Boom! Flooding. Beautiful. this flamethrower of a ship. I mean, it's not a flamethrower in the traditional sense that they just spam HE from as many fast-firing guns as possible, but this thing kills. And it doesn't seem to pull any punches either. Go for this guy. He's closest to you. Should be easiest to hit. Mop it up. We give no quarter today. No survivors. You take that guy. You take the Yunnan. Problem is, I don't have a whole lot of HE shells left. Yilin just died. Okay, that was a big hit from the battlecruiser again? Holy crap. Okay. Oh, look, a battleship. I wasn't even planning on running into you guys. I mean, we're just mopping up all your escorts. As one does. You're still working on this guy. Yeah, okay. Torpedoes on the Song Yang. Setsu, what are you doing? Target this. Stop building an aim ladder. You know exactly where the target is. Right there. Still some debuffs to accuracy, but not that bad. Yeah, they're still inaccurate. Oh. Opportunity here for multiple damage. Gonna start managing this now. Some of these guys had tubes, some didn't. Don't ruin the moment here. Fine, continue on your turn. You can turn this way. I did push the heavy cruisers in against too much. I was expecting that my battleships had already killed off more than they actually had. Torpedo away. I doubt that'll land, actually. And pull these ships back some. Let the battleships work some more. How are you still not hitting? Fine, we'll just switch to a different target. And back. Sometimes that unfucks the ship. Battlecruiser. Since you're here, might as well mess up a battleship, shall we? Oh. There's another guy out there. Fine. Dud Torp. Underwhelming. Setsu, can you finally hit something? You can. And you got the taste for blood. There we go. That's what I'm going for. You're just getting mauled, aren't you? 500 damage. 700 damage. This thing might not have a lot of armor, but its guns are phenomenal. 12.9s with what? Capped Ballistic 1. Nice. Destroy another funnel. Keep your turn. Jesus, you're close. Please, nobody have torps. Focus on the Xing'an. Boom. Boom. More. I'm not dead yet. Need to rectify that. Careful not to run into my own torp here. Boom, 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 boom. No kill. Huh. Setsu's definitely way too close here. Kasuga. Is there any particular reason? Yes, there is. Turn the guns off. Sorry. Holy shit. Who did... You? You silent assassin, you. That was insane. You just did 3,600 damage and another 3,800? What the hell? Like, you don't expect it from that VC, because I'm generally babysitting them because they die so quickly, but I shouldn't, obviously. Let's go to secondary tower. In this angle, we're gonna lob some HE at him. Burn. You okay there, Akka? I think you're having a rough time of it. Let's turn out so far as we still can. Ooh, that got hurt. That's underwhelming. Yeah, the BC's at it again. Chang'an down. 4,000 damage from the Setsu. The Akka is down. That's mine. Destroyed main gun? Hold your horses. That was an 11.9-inch hit from the cruiser. Okay. So he just lost a turret. Unfortunate. Boom! 4,200 damage. I did eat a torp, which is something Setsu isn't exactly designed to do. He does have anti-flood 1 and anti-torp 2, so I did prepare for the eventuality. Just wasn't hoping for it. And Kita just maintains its murderous spree. 100% accuracy. She's launched all her torps. This one. There we go. I've seen big numbers like that. Kasuga, go for the Sui one. Still a battleship out there somewhere, but I haven't seen it in a while. Yeah, we got these cruisers dead to rights. Did lose some ships, to be fair. I could have played this different. But going in this close, I just liked it a lot better. More dynamic, more action, and it means that the AI is also more likely to deal damage to me. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You're going to be pretty dead soon. Come on. Another guy got in the way. Okay. No torps. No torps. Flooding on the Kasuga. Setsu's gonna have to turn all her guns the other way. Ooh, torp hit. And the Sui one. Good. That ought to kill her. She dead? You got... Yeah, you only got 6 13-inch guns now. Kasuga. Oh, dude. In case you're wondering, by the way, why this is version 1.1.4, I record these campaigns in batches so that I can schedule them, which is also why you might see hidden episodes in a playlist. This means that by the time that you're watching this, the game might have been updated to a newer version. It's not like I'm keeping my game intentionally in an older version. Not even sure if you can. Okay, so they got Songjiang, and they got the Zhili, and we got longer range fire from a battleship somewhere. Potentially. I'm not even sure where it is. So. Well, I know where it is. It's somewhere over there. I think that by the time that these guys are dead, these cruisers, the battleship will be unable to fire because they won't have any accuracy. They won't have any data. They won't know where I am. So, 2 cruisers left. They're getting the worst of it. The Chinese have done 40,000 points of damage to me. I've done 134,000 damage to them. More importantly, I've sunk, what, 2 battleships? And mauled a whole bunch of their cruisers. I'm thinking 18 to 25k in victory points. We're gonna probably be looking at something in that range. And I gotta say, Setsu did well. She did 49k. Kita did remarkably good at 64. And the Kasuga did not do that well, but well, she had her guns muted for a while because I forgot to unmute them. So that's why she didn't do as much damage. But overall, I'm not at all unhappy with the performance of these battleships. And battlecruiser, notably. Come on. Final salvo. Accuracy really needs to get patched. Fire control damaged, flooding, dead. End the battle. So, 22,000 victory points, that's nice within the middle of my range. 2,600 for them, because they did get some damage in. They got the Aka killed, they got the Katsura, and the Yamagumo. They have lost everything but a battleship. So that's 12 heavy cruisers, 2 battleships, and 1 light. Very, very good outcome. Very, very good victory. I like it. So now, the Chinese might again be clamoring for peace. And again, their prayers, requests, and hopes will go unanswered. I'm not looking for peace yet. I'm looking for a really high victory point score, so I can get a really nice demand in. And also, I just want to see how well my invasion's gonna go. Bloody hell. I guess my minefield is working. Look at this. Oh, that explains all the damage to their ships. 55% damage. Holy shit. 76% damage to the Weisheng. What the fuck? Oh, I've had an incident with the British. Sorry. So what's happening here then? I am pushing 50. The army has decided this is a fantastic time to go on the offensive against a force that's almost 6 times their size. They are pushing with a 281k group, which is the same one, against my Liaodeng Peninsula, which I have a force that's slightly bigger than theirs. So how this is going to go, I don't know. Submarine. Yours or mine? Mine. Yeah, here's the Yang Wei. This is one of those damaged ships. Fight. Auto-resolve. I can't manually fight these things, but I think I've already done... I didn't actually damage anything, but I did survive. Oh, 4 transports. Can we kill that, please? No. Oh, game. What are you doing? The Suwo of... Ugh. I thought you were dead. I thought I scrapped all of these. Against 2 light cruisers. The Overmind 1. What is this? 14 underwater torpedo launchers. Okay. That'll be interesting. The Overmind 1, I just checked, is designed by one of you. It is a ship that was sent in. That explains why they have this many torpedo launchers. I am really interested to see how well the Suwo is going to hold up against it, because she's slow. She can do 15 knots. These guys can do almost double that. It also means that these ships are really pricey. So they got a lot of torps. I have a slow lumbering battleship. I'm not exactly too happy about how this battle lines up. Also, Krupp 2. I refuse to refit these ships because they're so bad. I guess we're going to have to rely on the 8.9s right now, just to deal damage. It's going to get interesting. What I am very happy about, I got a note, is that the AI does indeed use your player designs. The Overmind 1, I mean, it kind of gave it away by the name of it, has been designed by a player. I could find it in my designs folder. So, while the AI doesn't seem to do it a lot, it does use designs as created by you guys and sent in. Now, it's currently 19 something, 1915, 1916. So, if you're interested in sending in a ship, then by all means you can still do so. Send your design file to stealth@stealth17gaming.com and I will add your ship to the designs list. Keep in mind, ships from 1915 could still be used in the campaign. Even though by the time that you're watching this, I'm probably recording around 1920. Because I don't believe that a ship strictly uses a particular... Or sorry, that the AI strictly uses a particular design until it has the tech to do so. So these ships probably didn't come into fruition until such a time as when they were actually allowed to get built. Oh, now I understand. I've already faced these guys before. These overminds. Anyway, Suo is getting some really awful accuracy. Sea state is bad. So, I guess beyond scaring them off, there's not that much that we're really going to do. I don't want to turn this into a long, dragged-out fight, so I'd rather have this end battle button here. Even if it means that they're going to get some experience. But I'm not sure we're even getting that battle, or that end battle button. Because we're right now not in a position to be able to run away. Sadly not. Eventually ended up leaving the battle anyway, because these guys didn't actually push. They decided to run away. They were too far away from the transports to really be a threat. So that is another battle dispensed with. Not necessarily satisfactorily, because the enemy has survived. But regardless of that little fact, my transport survived. And that is what we came here to do. What else is happening? Well, before, I need to see how many ships the Chinese are repairing. So I did a massive amount of that. 49 ships is what they're repairing? Holy crap. That's all the job of the submarines and their minefields? Somebody push out more submarines, please. Like, Port Arthur, just empty every fucking submarine that you have. Send everybody out here. Everybody fight. These submarines are still really bloody deadly. And any potential harbor where the where the Chinese might still have ships, like... They parked everything in Tsingtao. Mine the shit out of that. Seriously. Just unrestricted warfare. I don't care what we're hitting. Unrestricted. Yeah. Drop mines, launch torps, what have you. Go for it. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. We got 5 destroyers going off against the battleship. We got the Chengde of the Chengde class. This thing has a lot of defects. Is this another one of those ships that they ordered on Wish? If that's what's happening? It might be. Anyway, quick run with a couple of DDs and we should be able to run this battleship down. If I can charge them all at the same time. My ships haven't taken damage, that's good. I'm going to division them up into a 3 and a 2. So you, my friend, are going to get joined. Sane, join this guy. Avoid, normal, 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 avoid, off. Go, 1. That's way. Okay. So we're all, hello, going to charge that battleship in one merry band of destroyers. And seeing as everybody can launch 3 torpedoes, I have the potential damage output of 15 torpedoes. Whether that'll be enough, I don't know. But if I can just put another battleship in the hospital, so to speak, then that would be a win. Because it's going to really badly mess up China's economy by constantly having to repair all their ships. Whoa, 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 whoa. I guess Fuji won't be part of the attacking group anymore. That does mean that we can go to flank speed. Places to be and battleships to see. Battleships with a lot of 11-inch guns to be exact. And they're not afraid to blow some 11-inch holes into my ships. Charge! Charge of the Light Brigade. Everybody fight. My explosive only. Run this guy down. Chances of survival, 3%. Yeah, that heavy cruiser. Must you? Really? Nope. Economy, wait your turn. First is the Kaba. Kaba on this, normal. Slow to 2 times speed. Turn starboard, 1 torp left, 0 torps left. Leave, leave, leave. Shikinami. Torp on. Yes? Hit, hit, hit. 1 dud. I've had worse. This is pretty good. Torpedoes away from Shikinami. And... something of a dud. 2 duds, 1 actual hit. Sane. And Maki. And that'll be all the torps I have. Oh, come on. Quickly now, before you die. Before you die. Send it. What's your problem? Come on. I'm keeping the ship stable. Nothing in the way. Fine. Try and torpedo the Chengde then. But that means we'll likely not be able to sink this guy. Well, we got some less than... Oh, I heard a torpedo launch. Yeah, mine. But the Chengde is definitely not waiting around for that. Torp this. The Chun looks to be in a pretty bad state, but her bow's already flooded. So we're going to try and come round and deal some damage against her stern. I think her guns are so badly angled that they can still fire. Not what I was going to say. Kill this. Ow! Oh my god, those were friendlies. This is your priority. Torp this. I genuinely do not understand why this ship is not launching torpedoes. Torps are looking at the target. The torps can rotate a bit forward of the target. They're just not doing it. Sane, I got a very honorable thing to do for you. Very honorable. If I die, I die. But I'm going to take you with me. Oh, you better be quick though. You better be quick. Come on. Even as a shipwreck, you can be useful. Sane sinks. Shit. Oh, that's welcome. Look, Sunshine. These are not just for show. Reboot the torpedo launcher. They're even looking at the battleship the whole damn time. I have tried keeping the ship still. I've tried rotating the ship. Nothing works. Turn. Just ram the guy. Because if I lose a DD for 3.4, and you lose a battleship for 42, then I'm coming out ahead. Let's go do it. And I will park myself right on top of you if I have to. That looks like it's working. Hold back, emergency. So I'm going to keep ramming it. Did cause some flooding, but not as much as I'd hoped. Maki, however, not doing as well. Nice try. Poor execution. So this is going well, huh? Well, at least it can turn on a dime. Yeah, but you're still going to run into it, dude. Look at that. I still got the Kaba, so I'm not out of the battle yet. 3.5k damage. Well, you're finally done ramming, huh? I gotta see how much damage that thing actually took. That was very honorable. The question is that gonna sink him or not? It won't. Oh man. Well, I was thinking about it. No, their buoyancy's going back up. Okay, fine. You can leave, because you just can't hope to win. The only thing you can do is die, and that won't really serve anything. So, that was a really honorable attack. Did it work? Not quite. Was it funny? Hell yes. Now it is time to go back home with Kaba and get a couple of better DDs out, because I do have the tech to make these things better. I just haven't taken the time to do it. So it's going to be a priority to make sure that these things do better. I mean, not strictly this design, just different DDs. They don't take that long to build anyway. Now that one I can write up as a defeat, because I lost 4 destroyers out of 5. But their battleship has been severely damaged. And it will probably take a lot of time to actually rebuild. Repairing that ship is going to be an expensive endeavor. And it means that there's 1 fewer battleship for me to have to engage. So they get to pay more, I get to have to fight less. I think that's progress. Now, what I would like from my destroyers is potentially more torpedo tubes, longer range, bigger torps, and the ability to actually launch the damn torps. Heavy damage. I'm not sure what caused the Maki not to launch torps, but for some reason it just refused. Anyway, what year is it? 1917. Let's design a new ship, because I haven't built a ship in years. So, ADD. I can now get these things up to 1,300 tons, I think? 1,500 tons. Progress. Main tower. Advanced. An armed tower on the stern. I only got... yeah. I only get single barrels. Can I put a 4 up there? Must be a 3 then. Yeah, I can put a 3-inch gun up there. Torpedo-wise, I have the access to triple launcher Mark IIIs. And if I can get these boys into range, then all bets are off. Can I put this here? No? Yes. Bit of a weird spot for the bridge, but it does allow me to then put the funnel into an even worse spot. There. Engine efficiency, half. Oil, forced boilers, there we go. Boom, 183%. Speed, all of it. Full ahead flank. What's your recommended speed? 35.5. Okay, we're sticking to that. I don't need these to be very far. I do need them to have a decent crew. Hawks. If I push them to 38 knots, is that going to make them crazy expensive? Yes. How fast can you go? 51 knots. 99 million for a DD. Seems legit. Let's go 38. It's going to cost me 8 million to build one of these, but that's fine. Because if I can land a 19-inch torpedo from a fast torpedo launcher, so that torpedo travels at 55 knots, I should be able to inflict a pretty hefty blow against whatever it is that I'm hitting. And I launched 6. So I'm doing a lot of damage. I'm also going to use them to deal with submarines, mines, and they will also be allowed to lay mines themselves. These are basically going to be work boats, if you will. Unbalanced rudder, give her knife fighting, I want to do that efficiently. Guns-wise, I'm not going to be shooting anything bigger than a battleship. Well, generally. Than a destroyer. So I think this ought to be fine. Push the funnel back a little bit. Naval historians will rejoice over this ship. What a disaster. No, not necessarily. It's just that I don't have a lot of confidence in the capabilities of this ship. 12% longer barrel. I fire every 4 seconds. Let's boost that some. TNT, 2 powder. Yeah, HE is fine. Heavy HE shells. Cap ballistic 3-inch shells? 9 inches of armor pen? Sweet Jesus. That's a lot of pen for a DD. Okay. Okay. Can we do something a bit gimmicky here? Sure we can. Sure we can. Can we do that again? Sure we can. Oh boy. Have me design a ship, and this is the monstrosity I will come up with. Engine efficiency is a bit bad. Can I put a funnel there? Yeah. If I push the launcher like to here, put the funnel over there, it still gives me pretty decent angles. Yeah, it's not bad. This wing, 69 tons is 45. If I swap these around, that might help me balance the ship out. Can I put another one here? Oh, come on. Yes. Remove that. Pretty good angle. Pretty good angle. I like it. It's 11 million for a DD, but it's gonna cause a lot of trouble for the enemy with these torpedo launchers. I like it. I really like it. Can I reduce the draft? Yes. Why am I reducing draft? Because I don't need operational range anyway, and I need to make these things a small target. And this is how you do that. So this is the Wakaba class destroyer. They cost 9 million each, and I would like to order 20 or so. Because if I had these guys as a group, if I'd had 5 of these, that battleship would be dead. But also, between the 5 of them, they'd be more expensive than the battleship alone. So in that case, you're not really stacking up that well. So let's get a couple of Wakabas built. 20 of them for now. I need to not be over my shipyard budget. That's why I'm checking. And I'm also, I'm also repairing some ships. So let's do some management. We're building... Oh, the Akagi is coming out in 1 month. Yeah. Okay, suspend the building of this guy. Suspend the building of that guy. We're still repairing some ships. Benegitsu. Also the Suwo. That's one of those awful ships. Yeah, scrap that. I don't need to repair that. How are we looking now? We're still way over. I do need something like the Kita back online. Although, it's an Okinawa. I mean, she served me well in the last battle. But I have more faith in my own battle cruisers. So I will scrap both of these. And that's going to get me a little closer. If I finish that battleship in 1 month, it'll all be perfectly fine. Alright guys, that'll be it for this episode. It was a long one. I dealt a hell of a blow to the Chinese. And I do wonder how well this whole invasion thing is going to go. As for potential naval invasions, I'm not very hopeful, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the long episode, and I'll see you soon for more.